Artificial intelligence is no longer just a topic of futuristic novels or speculative science fiction. It's here, shaping industries, influencing culture, and transforming how we work, learn, and interact. Throughout its rise, thinkers, scientists, entrepreneurs, and philosophers have reflected on the promise and peril of this powerful technology. Their words offer not only insight, but also caution, curiosity, and inspiration. Stephen Hawking, one of the most brilliant physicists of our time, once warned, "The development of full artificial intelligence could spell the end of the human race." This stark prediction was not rooted in fear-mongering, but in a recognition of how AI could surpass human control. Hawking wasn't alone in raising alarm bells. Elon Musk echoed similar concerns, calling AI our biggest existential threat, and famously said, "With artificial intelligence, we are summoning the demon." While some dismissed Musk's words as extreme, others saw them as necessary wake-up calls. But not all perspectives on AI are grim. Alan Turing, often regarded as the father of modern computing, once said, "Instead of trying to produce a program to simulate the adult mind, why not rather try to produce one which simulates the child's?" Turing's idea was not about fear, but a growth, about nurturing intelligence through experience, just like a child learns. His curiosity laid the groundwork for today's machine learning models. Another voice from history, Marvin Minsky, a cognitive scientist and pioneer of AI, remarked, "The question is not whether intelligent machines can have any emotions, but whether machines can be intelligent without any emotions." Minsky challenged the assumption that emotion and reason are separate. As AI systems get closer to mimicking human behavior, this philosophical divide becomes more important than ever. Norbert Wiener, the father of cybernetics, warned as early as the 1950s, "The machines will be on our side, as long as we use them to increase human dignity, not to degrade it." His vision reminds us that AI is a mirror. It reflects both our best aspirations and our worst instincts. Fast forward to today, and you'll find thought leaders on all sides of the debate. Fei-Fei Li, co-director of Stanford's Human-Centered AI Institute, once said, "The future of AI should be about human-inspired AI, not AI-inspired humans." Her emphasis is on keeping technology grounded in human values, ensuring AI complements rather than replaces us. Satya Nadella, CEO of Microsoft, has a more optimistic view. "AI is going to be the runtime that is going to shape all of what we do," he stated. For Nadella, AI is not an end, but a tool, a platform on which innovation is built. Similarly, Sundar Pichai of Google remarked, "AI is one of the most profound things we're working on as humanity. It's more profound than fire or electricity." This comparison between AI and fire also appeared in the words of Demis Hassabis, CEO of DeepMind. He said, "AI is like fire, extremely powerful, but needs to be tamed." Hassabis believes that, like fire, AI can drive human progress or cause great harm. Its outcome depends on how wisely we control it. Geoffrey Hinton, often dubbed the godfather of deep learning, brought another layer of complexity when he said, "It is not clear that AI will be beneficial. We should try to make it so." His statement is both humble and urgent. A call to engineers, policymakers, and citizens alike to be intentional with what we build. In the midst of these conversations, there are also voices warning about the economic and social consequences of AI. Kai-Fu Lee, a former executive at Google China, observed, "AI will be the engine of productivity, but it may widen the gap between the rich and the poor." His focus is not only on innovation, but on equity. While AI grows more capable, its creators wrestle with a fundamental question. What does it mean to be human in an age of intelligent machines? This philosophical inquiry is echoed in the words of philosopher Nick Bostrom, who said, "Machine intelligence is the last invention that humanity will ever need to make." His point isn't that innovation stops, but that once machines can outthink us, the game changes entirely. Other voices add nuance to the discussion. Timnit Gebru, a prominent AI ethics researcher, has said, "It's not just about bias in datasets, it's about power and who gets to build the future." Her words cut to the heart of the social debate surrounding AI. Who is shaping it, who benefits from it, and who is left behind? Benedict Evans, a respected tech analyst, made a more practical observation. AI is not magic, it's just math. In a world filled with hype and misunderstanding, Evans reminds us that AI is built on algorithms, data, and probabilities, not sorcery. That realism helps ground conversations in practicality. Meanwhile, Stuart Russell, co-author of the leading EAI textbook, offered this chilling but constructive thought. The key issue is control. If we lose control of AI, we lose everything. He advocates for a rethinking of how AI systems are built, emphasizing humility, uncertainty, and deference to human judgment. Even Pope Francis weighed in on AI, stating, "Artificial intelligence must serve humankind, not dominate it." His message, though spiritual in tone, echoes a global concern that AI must remain a servant, not a master. In the business world, Jack Ma, co-founder of Alibaba, once said, "Machines are stronger than us, faster than us, but they don't have a soul." His view represents a common belief in the irreplaceable human element, emotion, morality, intuition, that no AI, however advanced, can replicate. Shoshana Zuboff, author of The Age of Surveillance Capitalism, warns about AI's role in eroding privacy. "You are not the product, you are the abandoned carcass. The product is your data." Her powerful imagery underscores the darker side of AI in commerce and governance. Even computer scientist Andrew Ng, often known for his balanced and calm views, emphasized the importance of ethical awareness. Worrying about evil killer robots is like worrying about overpopulation on Mars. Instead, focus on how to make AI fair, accountable, and transparent. Ng's realism doesn't dismiss danger. It redirects our attention to the issues already here. Then there's the voice of Yuval Noah Harari, historian and author of *Sapiens*, who paints a broad picture of human evolution. Humans were always far better at inventing tools than using them wisely, he said. With AI, the stakes are higher than ever. The philosopher Luciano Floridi put it differently. AI should not aim to replace humans, but to empower them. Empowerment, not replacement, is the principle guiding the most ethical visions of AI. We also hear a futuristic but sobering quote from Jaron Lanier, a pioneer in virtual reality and critic of big tech. You can't have a society if people don't believe they share the same reality. In an age of AI-generated content, manipulated images, and deepfakes, the very foundation of shared truth comes under threat. All these voices, hopeful, cautious, critical, converge on one reality. AI is not just a technical challenge, it is a human one. The quotes that span decades of research and reflection remind us that the story of AI is not just about machines. It is about us, our choices, our values, and our collective future. Whether AI becomes the greatest tool humanity has ever created, or one of its gravest mistakes, will depend not just on how smart the machines get, but on how wise we are in guiding them. Many experts also emphasize the need for transparency and inclusion in the development of AI. Joy Buolamwini, founder of the Algorithmic Justice League, said, "If we fail to include diverse voices, we risk building systems that reflect only the privileged few." Her work reveals how facial recognition systems often fail on darker skin tones and female faces, not because of malice, but because of exclusion. Melanie Mitchell, a computer scientist known for her work in AI complexity, once remarked, "AI systems are still far from understanding the world the way humans do." This is a reminder that intelligence is not just computation, it is context, nuance, and lived experience. Kate Crawford, senior principal researcher at Microsoft Research, added, "There is no such thing as AI. It's a set of infrastructures, labor practices, data extraction processes, and political decisions." Her framing shifts the conversation from abstract algorithms to real-world systems, shaped by policy and economics. Even from a creative lens, AI prompts reflection. Filmmaker Werner Herzog, who narrated a documentary on internet and AI technologies, mused, "The internet dreams of itself. With AI, perhaps machines are beginning to dream, with datasets and probabilities instead of neurons and emotions." And finally, a quote from President Barack Obama. "The real question is, how do we make sure that AI serves our society and reflects our values?" That question echoes through every era of technological transformation. But with AI, the answer may define our century. So what do these famous quotes about AI truly reveal? They show a spectrum, from wonder to warning, from order to accountability. They remind us that artificial intelligence is not just about machines becoming smarter, it's about people becoming more responsible, more thoughtful, more prepared. As we write the next chapter of human history alongside intelligent machines, the words of our thinkers may be the compass we need to stay human.